Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a pretty interesting video to get into. We have an update about a massive game, allegedly one of the biggest games of all time. And yeah, this game lost a bunch of money. We also have a little Nintendo update. We have a leak for a game coming out next year. And we also have another update about the Switch 2. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Yeah, so we're a few days into October and the Switch 2 has yet to be announced. In my opinion, if that's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next few weeks, but that's just my opinion. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. I just want to say thank you so much for 12,000 subscribers. My channel is only like 2 years old, and when I started this channel, I had no expectations. If you had to ask me where I would be in 2 years, definitely not at 12,000 subscribers. And I know in the grand scheme of things, that's absolutely nothing, especially to a lot of bigger other YouTubers. But what this symbolizes for me is actual hope, because if I can continue to work hard with this channel, then I might be able to actually support my family one day doing this. So sorry to get a little sentimental for a little bit, but I truly appreciate you guys. Now let's go and get right into the video. 2024 is a very strange year because we have a bunch of great games coming out this year. Like, I feel like when you first think of it, this year doesn't seem that great, but there's a lot of sleeper hits and big titles that came out of nowhere, and this year is pretty stacked. But another reoccurrence of this year is games coming out and absolutely bombing and flopping and losing millions and millions of dollars. I think Concord lost like $400 million, and that's the same yearly economy as 4 different countries on this planet. But at least we know a game can never lose more money than that. Well, not technically. It can actually get way worse than that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have AA games, which I don't really know what falls under that criteria. Then we have AAA games like Starfield and Call of Duty and Red Dead and big stuff like that. But did you know that we were blessed with a quadruple A game? That's right, we got on our knees and we prayed and we said, please give us a quadruple A game because AAA is not good enough anymore. And our prayers were answered. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. We technically got a quadruple A game. And yeah, that game lost $1 quadrillion, like way more than Concord. So according to Endymion, I don't know, Ubisoft has spent an astonishing $650 to $850 million on Skull and Bones. Yeah, sorry, that number truly made me pass out from how ridiculous and stupid that is. During its more than a decade of development, did they not spend $100 million on this game and just think, this is stupid, what are we doing? You know what? Even though this is pretty stupid, if we spend another $700 million, it might be a little less stupid. A figure significantly higher than the previously reported $200 million. What the hell is going on in gaming? I'm sure they could have spent like $50 million, maybe $100 million, I don't know, but probably $50 million and just remade or remastered Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and they would have made so much money. We all would have been super happy. And not that I want this or I'm campaigning for this, but they could have put some microtransactions in there and made even more money, like sold pirate flags or outfits or unlocked little islands or something stupid like that. This is crazy. Concord lost $200 million and Ubisoft said, hold my beer, it's my time to shine. Yeah, I just thought I would mention this because it's showing a trend happening over and over in gaming, and I don't know how we get out of this era of gaming, where companies are truly throwing away hundreds of millions of dollars and have nothing really to show for it. And then you have indie games being made for like a couple $100,000 that are selling millions of copies and that are beloved and that are timeless. The gaming industry really needs to reflect on itself. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into some Nintendo news. Yeah, in the past day or two, we got some F-Zero games on Nintendo Switch Online. We got F-Zero GP Legend, and I believe that was for Game Boy Advance. And we also got F-Zero Climax, which is also a Game Boy Advance game, but I believe this was only released previous in Japan, which is amazing. Now that we have those 2 games on the Nintendo Switch, I believe we're only missing one F-Zero game on the Switch. I think it came out on the Wii U, maybe, or another console. I have no idea. I'm not really the biggest F-Zero fan, the only ones I really played, so I just wanted to mention this quickly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a game leak. And it's kind of crazy. I don't know what the turning point was for this franchise. I don't know if the Wii U had any big Sonic games. Maybe Sonic Colors was on the Wii U, or in that era of gaming. But I feel like in this current generation, Sonic is on a crazy run. And we have the movies and just a bunch of great games. And then we have Sonic X Shadow Generations at the end of this month. And then some more Sonic stuff coming up in the future. And we have yet another leak for a Sonic game. Future program of the Sonic mobile game. Sonic Chow Garden, Sonic Soccer Strikers, that's Apple Arcade. Sega All-Stars Tennis, that's Apple Arcade. But the big information here is also the Sonic Heroes title has been under construction since 2023 and has a release date of autumn 2025. There is a possibility of delay. With this information right here saying that this is coming in autumn of 2025, I believe last October, Sonic Superstars came out, Sonic All-Stars, whatever the hell it was called. This October, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. Possibly next October, we have a new Sonic Heroes game. And I believe I read somewhere this is a remaster, maybe. I don't think I ever played any of the Sonic Hero games, but yeah, the same person who leaked this out also got some stuff about the Sonic 3 movie and some Sonic X Shadow stuff. So I guess they're a pretty big Sonic leaker. When you look in the grand scheme of things, the number one game publisher or developer that gets leaked out the most is probably Sega stuff. Like, do you remember Midori? I don't even know if they're still around. It was this girl who was leaking out Sega stuff and Sonic stuff and Persona stuff and Switch 2 stuff every day. But then it turns out it wasn't even a girl. It was like some random American dude cosplaying online as a Japanese girl to leak out information. Yeah, if that sounds insane, that's because it truly was freaking insane. But yeah, Sega stuff gets leaked out all the time. This isn't the craziest leak, but I thought I would mention it because I'm a pretty big Sonic fan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the big news of this month, well, the news that we're waiting for, the Switch 2. Where the hell is it? Is it in the room with you right now? Is the Switch 2 here with you? If it is, call it out. Switch 2. Whoa. I think I see the spirit of the Switch 2 in here. Yeah, where the hell is the Switch 2 announcement? If it is going to happen, I think it happens next week. I don't know why I think that. I have seen some leaks and reports saying next week, but I assume it's going to be next week. If not, at least sometime in October. The current conversation in the industry with people who actually know what the hell's going on are saying it's going to launch either April or March. And if that's the case, it needs to be revealed right now. That way it can get some hype building up. Probably December or January, pre-orders will go live, and then the console can launch in March or April. Even though I have my fingers crossed that it gets revealed in the next few weeks, I would be happy just knowing it's going to get revealed in 2024. PH Brazil reiterates that he still believes the Switch 2 will be announced this year. The question that was asked, good morning Brazil, do you still think the Switch 2 will be announced this year? Because like half the people on this thread have already given up. It's the 3rd of October, and y'all are already in need of resurgence? I cannot speak, holy shit. Let's just say the first part. I need to reassure you. Reassurance?
Reassurance.
Nothing has changed since the last time I spoke about this a week ago. I still think it's being announced this year, yes. So this year, pretty vague statement. It's the beginning of October. That can mean October, November, or December. I don't see it happening in November or December because that might kind of get misconstrued with all the other announcements that Nintendo has coming for the holidays. And they really should focus on the holidays just for the Nintendo Switch. That way they might be able to hit the best-selling console of all time goal, which I'm sure they'll do no matter what, but I could see us getting some pretty exciting announcements for the holidays. Whenever I find any more updates or any leaks, I'll bring those to your attention. But for now, it still seems like everything is going according to plan. So yeah, hopefully Switch 2 announcement next week. Fingers crossed. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Because you guys know that your opinion matters most over here. In the comments below, start a conversation. If you some way, somehow made it this far, you should follow me on Instagram because that would be pretty cool. And you guys know me, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.